Hey, this is the history of the Dark Cacao Server, the youngest yet most brutal server in Cookie Run Kingdom. So you wouldn't believe this, but Dark Cacao's history is full of betrayal, drama, backstabbing, and a lot of whales. The server even had a main villain. So anyways, enough talking, let's get right to it. So recently I interviewed this person named Dreakt. He is from the formerly #1 guild in Dark Cacao Server, Mint. So we're gonna be following the perspective of the guild Mint. We're gonna be following Dreakt's perspective and also mine, of course, because I was a part of the history. So, Dark Cacao Server was released, but little did everyone know this would be the most brutal server of all time. So the server was created at the time Chewy Possum was released, and then Dark Cacao Season 1 started. But the catch is, Dark Cacao Season 1 only lasted for 1 day. So then, a bunch of people, me and Dreakt included, we all fought for that top 500 profile picture. But the thing is, you need to reach Masters to get the profile picture. Reaching Diamond, top 500 doesn't work. So then, someone named Dark Cacao was the very first person to reach Masters. I'm pretty sure it's this YouTuber right here. So anyways, after that, it was a really brutal fight.
Getting ahead in Arena. Arena was... By the way. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
And then less than 100 people ended up reaching Masters, and they were all whales, of course.
Anyway, Arena was a complete, mess, as I'd like to call it.
So my voice just died, so bear with me. Now let's talk about the formations of the main guilds. So, 2 major guilds arose in the beginning, Crown and Amulet. I think Amulet was a sub-guild for Crown. So then, Crown quickly rose to the top and just dominated over everyone. And now, this is when one of the main characters of Dark Cacao Server enters, and his name is Bam. So this was after Dark Cacao Season 1, but Bam quickly rose to the top of the arena because he whaled. So I know some of you may be thinking, oh no, Bam's a whale and all whales are evil, oh no. But today, I'm gonna clear that misconception. Bam is actually a really good person and one of the nicest players on Dark Cacao Server. So then Dreakt was talking about how Bam was a nice person and all. So then Bam joined Crown. And Crown became OP because Bam was the most powerful person on the server. And then this is where all the juicy stuff happens. The evil guild, Lily Rose. So before we talk about all the drama that happened next, we need to talk about my story. So on the day of Dark Cacao Server's release, I made an alt account, which is like this one right here. There's a lot of sugar gnomes. Unfortunately, I never got the top 500 profile picture for Season 1, but I did get it for Season 2 because of this. I present to you the Caramel Arrow Hyper Carry team. This team was meta back in the day, except for Hollyberry, we don't talk about that. So basically, the team consists of Caramel Arrow, needs to be super high leveled, and then the other 4 cookies don't really matter that much. You can just kind of plug in whatever cookies you want, like you can just plug in whatever, like that even. So anyways, here's the treasures that you need to use. The Scroll, Insignia, and Robes. So all 3 of these treasures buff up Caramel Arrow. And then Caramel Arrow was so meta at the time that she just shred through all the enemy teams easily. And that's how I got top 500. So going back to the beginning of Dark Cacao Server, I don't know if you all noticed already, but I'm #1 prestige in Hollyberry server. So then, when Dark Cacao Server was released, I was like, hey, why not just try to get #1 prestige on Dark Cacao Server too, cause I'm a master at grinding prestige already. So when I logged on for the first time, someone named Dana was #1 and they had like 1,000,000 prestige, and I was like, this is gonna be easy. So then I come in from absolutely nowhere and just take #1 spot with ease. And I had like 2 million prestige at the time. So you're probably wondering how I did it, and the answer is just alt accounts. Just a bunch of alt accounts. Except for like first place right here. This person's a real person. I don't know why they donated prestige, but yay, I'm glad they did it. So after I secure my spot for like 3 days, all of a sudden this new person comes in named Van Gogh-Mint, and then they try to take my #1 spot, and they did. So then we kept fighting and I took his #1 spot and then he took mine, and then it went on for like a few weeks. But in the end, I absolutely destroyed him with 15 million prestige. Let's go. So then the leaderboard pretty much looked like this for like the next few months, but I'll come back to that later. Now let's move on to like the drama of the Dark Cacao server. So Bam left the guild Crown and made the guild Mint instead. So this caused Crown to lose a lot of firepower and they quickly dropped down the leaderboards. And then Bam recruited a lot of people from Crown and other places into the Mint Guild, including dreakt, and then Mint quickly rose to number 1, as you all know. Now, this created a really bitter rivalry between Crown and Mint, and up to this day is still there. I should also mention that Mint renamed themselves to Spearmint, and they also have a sub-guild now called Peppermint. Also, keep in mind that both of these guilds are full of nice people, so there's no like really toxic rivalry, it's just like a friendly rivalry. But now, since you watched the video this far, you deserve to know about the tyranny of the Dark Cacao Server. The main villain of Dark Cacao Server is named Pan. So Pan deleted their account because of all the drama and they don't exist anymore, it's just this random person now. But anyways, Pan committed multiple war crimes on the server. So Pan created the guild Lily. Obviously the guild's dead now, but back in the day it was like top 10. So Pan here, he's extremely selfish and he wanted all personal gain just for himself. So he decided to attack the guild Mint in Discord. So Pan did this to steal like information from Mint. So now I'm gonna let dreakt talk and let's see what he has to say.
So after like apparently we had like Pan, actually the leader of Lily, joined Mint, applied for Mint and like showed like some like fake damage numbers, I think.
Oh,
and then like got in. And a lot, and like got in, yeah, they got in, and like they didn't do any of their guild battles, they didn't do any of their alliance, they just sat there, collected information, and then like practically sold it, pretty much, to like their own guild.
So basically, Pan was just there to steal information from Mint, like guild battle guides and stuff, just to bring down Mint and raise up his own guild.
What I was talking about with Pan is that they were getting into our guild and then like infiltrating it. But little did I know that they brought a friend along, who I soon befriended. Their name was Some Kingdom.
So this is Some Kingdom. They used to be friends with Pan, but that's all about to change in a little bit.
They were also a part of Lily. They had access to the Lily server, and they were all in this drama.
So I'm gonna paraphrase a bit because dreakt talked for a long time. So basically, Some Kingdom backstabbed Pan.
Due to Some Kingdom sending me screenshots of Pan, like we found out.
So what dreakt is trying to say is that Lily had their own Discord server and they were plotting against Mint and everything. But then Some Kingdom took a screenshot of all those evil plans and stuff, and then he showed Mint the screenshot.
But Some Kingdom stayed in the guild and they were praised for their heroiness.
So then Mint had a plan to retaliate.
And then I went on an alt account into Lily's server pretending to apply, and then I got in. I got into Lily, and then I got to see all their chattings. I got to see everything that was going on with Mint. So I basically pulled a reverse on them. It was just insane. They were like sending screenshots of like some of like my arena teams that I made, some of my world exploration guides that I made. After I got in, I'm like, psych, it's dreakt. You guys just got played. They all freaked out. They banned me.
Anyways, here's a bunch of screenshots about Pan. I don't really understand any of them, but I might as well just show them anyway, so here you go.
And then like the whole guild went to chaos because they're like, oh, Pan, you're such a bad leader. This, that.
So to summarize all that, dreakt went in and infiltrated Lily's Discord server. He absolutely destroyed everyone by leaking some like, screenshots and stuff. And then a bunch of Lily guild members turned on her leader and called Pan a really bad person, and then that's how the guild fell apart. So then both Some Kingdom and dreakt became the heroes of the Dark Cacao server, yay. So then after that, Lily falls apart completely, and then a long time after, Mint and Crown are having a bit of a rivalry like expected. And here's a script if you want to read it or anything. So that's the end of the guild lore and everything with all the backstabbers and heroes and stuff, but we're not finished yet. Skip ahead a few months and we have this person right here, a very evil person. So you see, this person kind of came out of nowhere and got like second place, I don't know why. And then this person got like 6 million prestige, they're about like the same as like Bangkok-mint. Until like a few months after the server, they grinded all the way to like, I don't know, 20 million prestige, and they were really close to where I was. So now I was like, what the heck? You know what, you're not taking my first place. So then I grinded even more to get even more ahead. Then this person grinded even more, and then I grinded even more. Until this person reached like, I don't know, 27 million, and they beat me for like one day. So then I was like, oh, so that's how you want to play, huh? So then I reached like 34 million and they only reached like 30 million, and then that's when I crushed their dreams. So now we're at the current day. As you see, since I'm a YouTuber now, people gave me like 3 million prestige, but other than that, nothing much changed. So that's the whole history behind the Dark Cacao server. Now you should subscribe.